we're diving right into Valentine's, the month of love, and I wanted to do this super cute, simple makeup look. I don't really play with red often, so I figure since we have like this burgundy maroon hair, we might as well get into some color. This cute red wing liner is everything, so let's get into this tutorial, guys.
I wanna brag about it, I wanna tighten up, I wanna show you up, I wanna show you up, I wanna show you, yeah, yeah. I wanna show you up, I wanna show you up.
Probably would have already have dropped maybe one, if not started my second Valentine's Day makeup look. Listen, I have been so ahead starting off 2026. I feel like that delay that I had in 2025 really set me up for 2026 as far as my content rollout, being ahead, having content pre-recorded, and that's a really good problem to have. Like literally, it's not even a like, I love being ahead, even getting ahead of my edits. Listen, okay, I'm so happy about it. First, we're gonna go on with our Dalba First Spray Serum. Gives you like that nice hydration that your skin needs. Just for an instant boost. I always make sure I go in with some sort of hydrating products or serums before I go in and lay my foundation. Skin prep is essential. Now going in with my Glow Recipe Watermelon Dewdrops. This is just also something that helps to give you that, your skin barrier, that nice plumpness that it needs. It also has niacinamide in it, which is also great for your skin barrier. I got this cute little under eye mask. I'm gonna let that sit underneath my eyes just for a little bit while we go in and prep our brows. So February is here. I feel like the 2026 is off to a great start for me. Just a little chit chat. I did end up going to Victoria's Secret the other day. They have some of my favorite lip glosses and lip balms. Listen, just a little treat. And you see what it says, right? Birthday cake. Because listen, my birthday coming up. This is the birthday cake lip mask. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my lips nice and moisturized. Skin prep done. Let's get into these eyebrows and then get into this super cute eye look. So for this eyebrow look, if you haven't seen, since I have this red hair, I've kind of been doing my eyebrows to match my hair color. So we're going to do the same thing today because listen, it eats down. This eyebrow look eats down. Let's talk about my birthday. A little talking, teaching, a little bit of everything. I am running out of her. Going in with my NYX brow glue to get the brows laid down. Super excited. Love surprises. I'm like the type of person that is always diligent about making sure I remember people on their birthdays and things like that. So I always make sure I'm trying to be diligent about wishing people happy birthday on their birthdays, and I love doing stuff for my birthday. I do. Sometimes I don't get to, but because life just be lifing, okay? Life be lifing. But this year we got plans. This year we have plans for our birthday, and they really honestly weren't intended for my birthday, but listen, they birthday plans for me, okay? One thing about my birthday that I absolutely hate is that it's in the winter, okay? I'm a winter baby. It's always snowing, it's always cold, it's always something. So it's just so funny for me to be a winter kid and have all summer babies. Listen, I say no more winter babies over here. And this symphony is a Drake tribute. So all of the songs that they're going to be playing are going to be Drake songs. So it's going to be super dope. Perfect. I got my brows pretty much on how I like them. I'm going to set them and then we're going to do the color matching to match my hair. Setting our brows lightly. I'm using my One Size Sweet Honey loose setting powder to set my brows. before we go in with our NYX micro brow pencil to fill in and do the front fade, because of course we want our brows to look as natural as possible. To get the color, I'm using my Maybelline Superstay Matte Lipstick to really just create light hair strokes on top of my current brow state to create that color. Perfect. And like that brow match, top tier brow matching, like top tier color matching, top tier. Usually I do use my Tarte Shape Tape concealers, but I have really been trying to use products that I have that I just don't use that often, and those e.l.f. Hydro Camo concealers, listen, I used 2 of them yesterday. Absolutely love them. It's like you're rediscovering them for the first time, but you've already had them. And let me find my favorite little brush. Listen, I have favorite brushes. For all the makeup girlies who really do just love doing their makeup, you have, like, everybody kind of has like their favorite go-to brushes for certain things. And I have this one little brush that I absolutely love using to just carve out small little areas on my face. Do like the fine little intricate things. So where my brush at? In here. It has to be in here. Here we go. I found her. So we're gonna clean up underneath our brows. So back to my birthday. I know what I'm doing the day after my birthday. So the event is the day after my birthday. And we're definitely planning to go out to eat before or after. It looked like before, but we're still deciding. And I've been trying to decide how I want to dress for my birthday and how I just want to look as a whole. Your girl want a bob. I want a bob. I want a bob. I want a quick weave. I have not had a really good bob. My bob era is calling me, and I feel like I would look super dope with one, and I want one for my birthday. Now, trying to find someone to do my hair is always the problem. Like, trying to find someone that's available on the time that I'm trying to go, and then also finding someone who work I actually like that also has reasonable pricing, because listen, I'm still mindful of these prices out here because I am a DIY girly and I will attempt to do something myself if it's outrageous. Like, I have an idea in mind on what I want to go for, so we'll see. I blend it out perfectly, as you can see, and I'm gonna use those same 2 shades on here and blend those out together. So, I'm trying to figure it out sooner rather than later, and yeah, that's the goal. So if I can get that going, that would be dope. But listen, I'm gonna try my best to record the event for you guys, just the day of me getting ready, my look. Hopefully it comes together like I want. I also have a couple of other things planned for you guys, which I'm super excited about. So just listen, just don't forget to hit that like and follow button. Don't forget to hit that like and follow button, because I have so much planned for you guys. I have something dropping this year for you guys. I'm going to be recording that this upcoming weeks. So I have some really good stuff that I'm looking forward to dropping for you guys. Perfect. Alrighty, so as you can see, that's nicely blended out. I love these Morphe brushes. I don't care for the color. I hate the color. I hate that you really got to kind of scrub the brush handle to get them from looking crazy. Like, bristles clean well. The brush itself does not clean well at all, but I still love the brush, which is what matters most, I guess. So, okay, perfect. Now I have that nicely blended out. So for the lid, we're just going to do something super simple, super soft. taking my ColourPop eyeshadow palette. Love this for soft looks because you really get those nice browns. And this is my Morphe M333 eye blender brush. And I'm just taking this eye blender brush and creating those soft circular motions. I'm gonna teach you guys how to make the perfect soft glam eye look. And then just dipping more into picking up more product. And you use the color shade that works best for you. I like the warmer, cool tone browns, if that makes sense. And then of course the deeper browns depending on the look that I'm going for. And this is just to get a little transition because the red liner is the look. And that's just to give it something on the lid. Like as you can see, it kind of gives it like a nice hue, nice tint. And we're going to do the same on this side. This is absolutely the most perfect blending blush, especially for beginner friendly products. You can buy these brushes individually as well, but okay, perfect. Now that we have that nicely blended out, one shadow, one blend, one brush, and now we're going to go in and add like that soft blended out transition in the middle. This is the Morphe M332 brush. This is the eye blender brush as well, but as you can see, this one is fluffy, but it also has like more of packing, so I can just kind of be more precise in this area. I'm going to take a matte shade here and just pack it right here. Perfect. And you see it gives it like that nice soft gradient look. Okay, and then going back in with that Morphe 333 brush and taking that same brown and just kind of fluffing back around it just to make sure everything is still nice and smooth. Sometimes with eyeshadows, it takes a little bit of back and forth, and that's okay. Okay, now the red liner. I don't have a red liquid liner. The red liquid liner I have sucks. So I'm thinking about using my water activated paints for this liquid liner and just drawing a red liner and then stamping on some glitter. So let's do it. So we're going to activate this red. That red is like really red. You can mix it. You can see I'm getting it that nice little consistency here. So we got one shot at this. Okay, I think I like how that one turned out. And then I don't have many red glitters. This is the only red glitter that I have. And I feel like this glitter really matches my hair. It doesn't even look red, really. Glitter line up. Ooh, yes! I love that. I love that. Perfect. We are going to prep our base for our foundation routine. You know what I always say, have to prep and prime your face before you apply your base. Valentine's 2026. What are we doing for Valentine's? What are we doing for Valentine's Day? Do you have a Valentine? My anniversary is actually the day after Valentine's Day. So Valentine's for me is so funny because it's like always, of course, anniversary time. It was definitely not intentional. It wasn't like we planned to just say, hey, let's just do it the day after. How things happen. That's another story for another day. I set my smile lines yesterday because we went to the auto show, and when I say smile lines was amazing, like lasted very well. I'll insert a couple of clips for you guys of me and my family. We went to the Detroit Auto Show this year. They had some really nice vehicles and all that good stuff, so I'll insert a couple clips for you guys here.
And usually a lot of people ask me about this matte color and how to keep it clean while you up into the air and onto the glass. So
yeah, we had a really good time. The kids went. I think this was my first time that the girls, my daughters, had actually went. Usually my husband go with a few of the fellas, and he tends to take my son with him, but we went with them this year, so we had a really good time. I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 332. Those lines, oh my goodness, we were trying to get on the Bronco exhibit where they pretty much take you in a Bronco. They have quite a few different obstacles set up, and you can see how well the vehicle suspension system is. The line, we were in the line for about an hour, halfway through the line. Like, it was literally like a 2-hour wait just for that. We didn't even get a chance to stay to try and do it. So next time we know what to expect. I didn't know that they had like lines like that there, but it was still fun to go. I definitely want to go back next year for sure. I'm not really a car person. My husband is though. He loves vehicles. He knows all about them. You know, I'll just be there just for the experience, to go, something to do. But I still really did have a good time. And get this foundation blended out evenly. I love this foundation. It really does give me a nice even base. I know one thing though, I do hate that it is near Valentine's Day, because every time trying to do something on our anniversary, it's like always packed places, and I hate being places where it's just too many people. Like, I don't want to have to wait. I hate when it's overcrowded. I'm like the type of person that I would rather go do an event or do something on a weekday if it means less people. Like, if it means less people, I would prefer to do it on a weekday versus a weekend, because of course the weekends are usually packed with people. So take me on a weekday adventure any day, okay? Now I'm going in to conceal and contour my face. Tarte Shape Tape Concealer underneath the eyes. Okay, now while we let that concealer sit down and dry down, we're gonna go in and contour our face. I'm using my Made by Mitchell curve case. This is the medium curve case. Around our forehead, I love to look nice and warm. As you can see here, we have that nice warmth added to our face. Comparison to this side is just an even base. When you contour and conceal your face, you really add that dimension and definition to your face. And again, this is still nice. Even base is what you have here, a nice even base, but the contour add that definition, that warmth that most people like. And I like to add dimension to my face. I don't like it just one tone. And you can build it up to your liking. So I like to add a nice warmth. And also down my nose. Now, after I apply my contour, I always go in and spray my base in between. When you spray your base in between steps, it really allows your base to last a lot longer throughout the day. We're going to blend this out. This is a Tarte concealer brush. I don't know the number for this, but I did get this cute little concealer brush as a freebie when I went to buy a few things from Ulta. I love it, but it blends out really well. And we're going to blend out this concealer. This is my favorite part of the foundation routine. It's just blending out concealer. I love seeing everything melt together. But yeah, I don't know. I do have some restaurants in mind that I would love to try out. and some places that I would love to go do, but finding a sitter be a little bit tough because everybody wants to do, you know, of course people want to spend time with their hubbies on the Valentine's, and I'm not about to rob anyone of that. And we don't really have like a sitter, so family is pretty much our main support system, which we appreciate because listen, you need a village. When you have children, you need a village. I commend single mothers, single women, people that don't have that village, because how are you doing this? It's very difficult. Okay, and while that goes down, I'm gonna blend out my nose contour. Add that there, around there. Base is just beautiful. Let me see, what's the warming? Let's do a blush in here. Let's do this blush. Much. Yeah, let's do a little blush. This Cherry Cola blush by Made by Mitchell. Yeah, I feel like that's like the perfect, because I didn't really want blush, but this little bit here is perfect. And then of course we're going to brighten up underneath one more time, because what we love over here, guys, a bright under eye. And let that sit for just a few moments. Now we're going to bake using our One Size Sweet Honey loose setting powder. But I am super excited. I'm gonna try and record as much. I'm trying to really get into my content bag this year. It seems weird kind of recording in some settings outside of my studio, but I'm trying to get a little bit more comfortable in front of the camera for you guys, so you guys can just get to know me a little bit more. Perfect. Dusting that off with my Sephora Micro Smooth Finishing Powder. Now we're going to add a little bit of highlighter. I've had this forever. Like, do makeup expire? Does it? Lips, I'm thinking about doing my favorite new lippy. So yeah, let's get into it. MAC lip liner. Perfect. I'm gonna pat it all in. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you can see what I have dropping next. Some other tutorials coming out. Don't forget to follow me on Patreon for exclusive behind the scenes content. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Lemonade, all of that good stuff. Drop a heart in the comments below if you love how this look turned out. And also, if you got some looks that you want me to try out, drop them in the comments below too, so we can try and get some looks rolled out for you guys. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video.